I'm just starting to look and get into stacking them, and I'm going to, only because we came off the petrodollar.
He wants a gym stock of silver.
Of course, you pulled out all the nice mortgages.
We probably have a gym stock around here somewhere.
Right.
You both came up here, right, from Florida. What does your wife think about stacking?
She found out on the way up here. You want to explain it for 30 minutes, or you want to explain it for 25 hours?
SD Bullion is at it again, but this time with a monster box full of Silver Tree of Life coins. Enter today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes.
I would not know to make the trip up from Florida originally had I not watched the video.
Wait a minute, did you just drive up from Florida?
Straight through from Florida, 26 hours to Wareham, and then I said, nope, I got to make it up to Tim's shop, and I haven't been in New Hampshire in over 40 years. I'm just starting to look and get into stacking them, and I'm going to, only because we came off the petrodollar, and I understand what that means.
So that drove you to do it?
Sure.
The loss of the petrodollar.
It's one thing to be off the gold standard. It's another thing to be the loss of the petrodollar, because the rest of the world doesn't need our dollars anymore.
Why don't you step up?
I have a twofold interest. First, I want to retain the value when the dollar takes a dump in silver rather than gold. Second, I'd like it to already be in barterable form, like dimes, quarters, Morgans, like...
The Morgans are going to be tough because
or silver coin.
The gap between their silver content and what they cost is way too wide.
Right, but here's the reasoning, okay? If I buy 10-ounce bars, then I either have to melt it down, cut it up, do something with it to, buy a 5-gallon can of gasoline should we come to that day. Okay?
Just keep in mind, if we're in a barter economy, everything will be going up at the same rate.
Sure.
That means there'd be massive inflation.
Right. So a silver dollar will be
hyperinflation.
Yeah. Don't turn your back on the 1 ounce or 5 ounce or 10 ounce.
Yeah, but I might only want to sell or buy 10 rounds of ammo. So you never know the smaller increments.
They're going to be $50 a piece.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully, because I've already taken care of that. The petrodollar has me making a move to stacking.
COVID didn't do it?
No.
Empty shelves?
No. I wasn't
Printing like drunken sailors didn't do it to you?
No.
No. It was the loss of the petrodollar.
No. I've seen the printing before that didn't. Okay. Like I said, the petrodollar, and I don't think people understand what that means yet.
Well, I suspect that the OPEC nations have a different economy. All the BRICS produce oil, okay? So why are they conforming to the prices that we're posting in dollars? I don't think they do. I think they work out their own arrangements. I would not be at all surprised if Russia and Iran and Saudi Arabia and the rest of them have a different price schedule than what we're seeing.
Sure.
And
because they have gold for a reason, though.
Oh, they're all buying gold. I think what the surpriser was Turkey. Gold took another, shaved off a few more dollars today, and the prices aren't going up dramatically, which is a good thing. I always like, so sometimes I say there's going to be a correction. That's wishful thinking, but so far I've been right on schedule, and that's good because I have to order it for my customers, and if everybody gets it for a lower price, that suits me just fine.
They'll do better than dollars, because eventually it's going to be paper.
Yeah, if we have a change in the administration, we will see inflation reined in a little bit, but whether or not we ever return to that pricing, that's kind of doubtful.
Left. Even the recovery, when we're done, it always moves left. The right loses a piece every time.
Did you see the text I sent you? The picture.
Oh, I didn't. It was on my phone.
Open it up.
I'm
going to trigger.
So my second question.
All right, go ahead.
For the purposes of just putting wealth into solid metals, is buying melt silver the best way to avoid premiums?
What do you mean by melt?
Just junk coins.
The premium has gone up on a couple of them. Mercury dimes, for example, the premium's gone up. Some have, so the premium's gone up. But honestly, my feeling is all the junk silver is properly priced now.
Okay.
And it's not, the premiums are not excessive.
Right.
And I think, let's see, it was in...
Because I remember it was melt value, which is the best you're going to do.
The beginning of 2023, I think it was 25 times face. That was excessive.
Right.
Because it's the price of silver
And that's
is
what prevented me
higher
from
now,
starting.
and the premiums are less.
That scared you away?
Yeah.
The Maple Leafs have always been a little less than the American Eagles. That's still true. I think any kind of any bullion coins are going to be less than the sovereign coins. Sovereign coins being something that represents a country.
Right.
And what do we have as sovereign coins? American Eagles, Maple Leafs, Britannias, Philharmonics.
People understand what a U.S. Kennedy half dollar 1963 is. They understand it's 90% silver.
That's right.
They understand it used to be a coin, but now we're using it for its silver. Once you produce a coin with a face nobody recognizes or they're not used to seeing, there's an extra hurdle in that.
Well,
This is interesting.
It's still being always part of the decimal system.
Right.
It's easy to predict. You take whatever the price of silver is, and 2 halves, 4 quarters, and 10 dimes, that's what they're worth.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot easier for people to do the math. They don't really have to, make the transition. Oh, it's but it's only 72.34 percent of a troy ounce per dollar.
The other thing is counterfeit. People aren't going to counterfeit your dimes and
be a lot less likely to, yes.
versus a silver dollar.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're on the right track.
I want to get
I
into
agree
it,
with that.
and I just needed silver value. I used to have a sock full. And,
Really?
Yeah, and I got rid of them, and I shouldn't have, because silver went way up, and I got all excited.
What about this box down here, Tim? I just keep passing it and staring at it.
Box of more. I saw it. I could
saw it.
I could smell it. Mercury dimes and Morgans.
Yeah,
and there's a premium on both of those.
There was an attempt to put things away last night, and then I couldn't find my phone because my phone is not ringing. I still don't know why it's not ringing.
Rounds, I see sovereign silver and rounds, all kinds of stuff. You both came up here, right, from Florida. What does your wife think about this new embarking on stacking? Is she excited?
She found out on the way up here.
No way.
You want to explain it for 30 minutes or you want to explain it for 25 hours? It's up to you. So,
how did the explaining go?
We're not done yet.
Yeah.
It depends on how this exchange goes.
I
and the
see.
trouble I'm in, but it is what it is. I've made very few mistakes in the past, so she trusts my judgment.
She trusts you.
She trusts
Oh,
me.
that's so important. That's great. Wow. Well, you came to the right place because Tim is going to give you a great deal. And he's very trustworthy.
Where so many people feel they know him because they've been watching almost every video and him speak, and they know him so well, and he's never met them. And it must be strange from his perspective. People want to come in and hug him, and he's like,
you know what, though?
never met.
You know what, though? He loves it. You got to take one of those, right? Okay. But this one right here, you don't want a buffalo around.
He reminds me of a wooden nickel.
Wow. Okay.
Silver.
You just want junk silver.
Junk silver.
90%.
Junk silver. I just don't want it in bar form, so I have to cut it up or melt it.
No bars, no rounds, no sovereign silver.
Easy to barter with.
I like that. You want it in a gym sock.
Kind of feeling that. Well, it doesn't have to be, but that was kind of a adjective of where the silver I wanted was.
A gym sock.
Right. Somebody's traded in gym sock of silver.
He wanted a gym sock of silver.
And of course, you pulled out all the nice
We probably have a gym
first.
sock around here somewhere.
Right. But I mean,
the most popular item in big coins, like dollars,
sure.
For a few years now.
Warm circulated Morgans?
Yeah, culls. Yeah, they're not really collectible in the cull stage. The problem is the price went way up on them. And you know, it used to be in the price guide we get. You know, it used to be
What was cull is no longer cull.
well, they had to rewrite the price guide because it wouldn't get to over 30 or 35 until it was very fine or better. But the culls are very good or fine, or good, very good or fine. But all of a sudden they took a jump because there were none available. And so they were priced at something like 32. And then the next grade was at 30. And,
So
and then when you get the XF, then you're back to 32. So they rewrote the price guide so it has a natural flow. It goes like 32, 33, 34, 35, et cetera, every grade.
So what silver would fit my two requirements? The holding of the value and the barterable, smaller.
Probably dimes, quarters, and half dollars.
Okay.
know,
And you got a
junk
bag
silver.
of those?
Yeah, lots of them. Well, you don't have, we put them through a counter. You tell me
Okay.
how much you want or how much you want to spend.
All right, babe, go get the air going, would you? She's mad. $1,000.
$1,000 worth.
Yes.
Okay.
Like when you go, that's my thing. When you go and say, can I break this? And it's a 20.
Right.
You want a 10, 2 5s, and 5 1s.
I got you.
Right? I'm not looking for premiums and I'm not looking for pretty coins. I'm looking for silver value in barterable coins.
You're actually looking for a nice quiet ride home too. I'm not sure you're going to get that.
No, I got a lot to do between now and then.
You got a lot of splaining to do.
Sure. Biden announced he would no longer support the Saudis. He reversed that agreement he had with them. Within 24 hours, they lowered their production and raised their prices.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. It's coincidence. Yeah. And then ever since then, you know, threatening the Saudis wasn't a good idea. Still wondering why we always bend over backwards for the Iranians. Nobody's got the answer to that, you know, giving them their billions and, I don't know, a pallet full of cash. But I believe they're joining BRICS.
I think I heard
Yeah.
heard that?
Oh, yeah. So eventually maybe the petrodollar will be the BRICS dollar. We'll be buying our energy using BRICS dollars. We've been floating our inflation all around the world, but now we have to eat it all by ourselves. And people will understand that here. And of course, the next president, who it is going to be blamed for it.
That is true. Whoever's in the White House
Will
is
be
going to get
blamed
blamed. Yep. So back to the constitutional, the silver, 90% silver. You mentioned that you think that it's more trusted, more recognizable, people know. But do you want to
Here's why.
refine that a bit?
Here's why. If I have a silver coin that I'm telling you is silver and you don't recognize it, or I have a Morgan dollar, which one are you more likely to trade me with? It's, like I said, it's one less hurdle.
It can be one less hurdle. I agree. It doesn't say silver on it. And some people, I've actually met some people that say, those can be counterfeited, or I don't trust it. I want to see it say silver. So you need a variety.
You can do bars, you know, 1 ounce or 10 ounce bars if you want. But I mean, it's a lot less work later when you go to barter with them. Yep.
You excited? You want to see this, right?
Sure.
Opie has a sock
No,
for you.
you want to see excitement? Watch the excitement when I carry it out of here.
Does she view this as a poor investment?
She has no idea.
She doesn't even know what this is.
No. No idea.
The term stacking to her is like, empty the dishwasher and stack the cabinets, right?
I just know that trying to get permission was going to be a whole lot more difficult than just, this is what I did.
So just surprise her.
Shame me for it if you
There
want.
it
That's your first clue. Dude, you got to read the room. You know, you know what I mean? The simple fact that she was so willing to leave was my first clue. This isn't going to go well.
She's in the car. Yes, she is.
Because normally it's like, no, I'll stay right here and see. You know?
I was surprised she wasn't going to witness this.
Curiosity wasn't enough. She was, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. She'll be all right.
She'll be fine.
Okay. I don't know why that's light.
She's looking at my card.
I'm nervous.
No, dude, this fits in my pocket. I'm good. I'll make it, I won't say a word. I'll make it look like I didn't make a purchase.
I think I left one out.
See?
No, no,
Slick.
no, no, no,
Because she'll be
no.
like, oh, you didn't get anything.
No, 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 don't compound
I
this.
won't answer that. I'll just be like, well, I knew you were in a hurry. Huh? Stay in that gray area.
It's $0.50 short. Amazing.
It's okay. See?
That's why I checked
He's
it.
honest.
Well,
Why
it
double
has to
check?
make the weight, as you know, it has to make the weight, right? Okay, should be 1,055.
Close enough.
That's close enough.
What'd you say?
So much trouble.
No, you're not. You'll be fine.
You'll know as soon as her head comes up.
When this transaction goes
Correct.
through, you're contributing to marital discord here, Tim.
I'm not trying to.
Pleasure doing business.
Thank you very much.
Next time I'm up in New England, I'll come see
Let me
you.
give you a
No,
bag.
no, I have to do this different.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. 100% certain. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
All right, take care. Good luck. We'll be praying for you all the way home. That's going to go ugly. We're all looking out the door.